Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy. Forrester fans have something to celebrate. The bold and the beautiful spoilers have confirmed that fan fave Jacqueline McInnes Wood's maternity leave is winding down, and the actress will be back on the soap opera soon. If you have been following B&B this week, then you know why Steffy Forrester is coming back home. When Steffy hears about her father's wedding, she is going to blow her top. Will she be able to save her parents' relationship? When Steffy Forrester left town, her parents were happily engaged, and her mom, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, was making wedding plans. Imagine her surprise when she learns that Ridge, Forrester, Thorsten K., dumped her mom and married Brooke Logan again. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that Steffy Forrester will hurry back home to comfort her mom and make sure Taylor's heart problems aren't flaring up again. Then, the furious Forrester heiress will head straight to her dad to confront him. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, might want to make herself scarce when Steffy arrives at Forrester Creations. Steffy is a little old to be throwing a temper tantrum because her parents aren't together anymore. But that won't stop her. How far will Steffy go to end Ridge's new marriage? This wouldn't be the first time Steffy mingled in her father's affairs. Word on the internet is Steffy could try to send someone to seduce Brooke Logan. If she gets caught canoodling with another man, Ridge will probably ask for an annulment and go crawling back to Taylor. Another popular theory among fans on social media is Steffy might help Brooke Logan fall off the wagon. It wouldn't be the first time someone tricked her into drinking booze and flushing her life down the tubes. If Ridge busts Brooke sneaking drinks in the closet, he could realize Taylor was the better choice for him. Do you think Steffy will be able to split Ridge up? Or is it time for her to grow up and worry about her own marriage? When it comes to family, business, and love, no soap heroine walks the fine line of loyalty and manipulation quite like Steffy Forrester. With Ridge and Brooke once again circling each other in a tender reunion, whispers across Los Angeles suggest that Steffy's impending return will shake the very foundation of Ridge. But is she back to protect her father, or to destroy what little stability remains in his marriage? Los Angeles is abuzz as Ridge and Brooke share quiet, hopeful moments in the Forrester mansion. After months of betrayal, doubts, and lingering insecurities about their checkered past, Ridge finally tells Brooke what she's been longing to hear. "Logan, you're my home." Though cautious, Brooke embraces the sentiment, convinced that their latest reunion signals a permanent future together. She even begins daydreaming about reuniting not just romantically, but professionally, envisioning herself by Ridge's side at Forrester Creations once again. But Ridge is already walking on thin ice. Taylor's absence hangs over him like an unanswered question, and whispers of Brooke's vulnerability around Bill, Deacon, and her other complicated exes make him wonder whether they're truly unbreakable this time. Fresh from Europe, where she's been expanding Forrester's influence in fashion hubs like Paris and Milan, Steffy strides back into Los Angeles with her usual mix of elegance and determination. At first, her return looks purely business-oriented. She's eager to discuss the next fashion line, international distribution, and how to push Forrester into a new creative era. But those closest to her notice something deeper brewing. Steffy's tone sharpens whenever Brooke's name comes up. She doesn't hide her skepticism that Ridge has once again tethered himself to the woman who's broken his heart time and again. Behind closed doors, Steffy admits to Thomas, "Dad's making a mistake. Brooke will never change. It's only a matter of time before she hurts him again, and this time, I won't stand by and watch it happen." Thomas, usually quick to back his sister, surprises her by hesitating. His recent path of redemption has left him wary of family schemes. But Steffy's conviction is contagious, and soon the siblings find themselves united in purpose: protect Ridge, even if it means dismantling Bridge. Steffy doesn't storm in with accusations. Her strategy is far more refined. First, she plants seeds of doubt. At Forrester Creations, she arranges casual meetings where she points out Ridge's renewed happiness, while slyly questioning whether it's genuine or just Brooke pulling him back into an old cycle. She frames her concerns as love for her father, careful not to sound like she's meddling. But the truth is, Steffy is meddling. She digs into Brooke's recent actions, highlighting her closeness with Deacon during Sheila's prison saga and reminding Ridge of Brooke's lifelong inability to resist temptation. Each carefully chosen word lands like a whisper in Ridge's ear, making him wonder whether his daughter's instincts are right. Steffy then takes it a step further, reaching out to Taylor overseas. Their video calls are laced with unspoken longing, a daughter aching for her mother to return and reclaim Ridge. Though Taylor hesitates, unwilling to play tug-of-war with Brooke again, Steffy's plea is clear. Mom, Dad needs you. Brooke will break him again. Don't let history repeat itself. Brooke, meanwhile, senses the shift. She's no stranger to Steffy's protective streak, but this time it feels different, more strategic, more dangerous. Brooke tries to confront Steffy head-on, insisting that she and Ridge are stronger than ever. But Steffy, armed with years of Brooke's betrayals as ammunition, is relentless. You've had decades to prove that you could be faithful to my father, and yet every time you fall back into the same patterns. This isn't love, Brooke. It's an addiction. Brooke reels, shaken by Steffy's words. For once, she doesn't have a slick rebuttal. Instead, insecurity begins gnawing at her. She starts to cling tighter to Ridge, which only worsens the problem. Ridge, suffocated by Brooke's sudden desperation, begins retreating emotionally, exactly what Steffy wanted. No Bold and the Beautiful storyline is complete without a romantic domino effect. While Steffy focuses on Ridge, her proximity to Liam reopens old wounds. Their co-parenting meetings become warmer, easier, and dangerously nostalgic. Liam, still struggling with Hope's complicated independence, finds himself leaning toward Steffy for comfort. Hope notices, and so does Brooke. Suddenly, the cycle threatens to repeat itself, with Liam torn between two women, Hope doubting herself, and Brooke watching helplessly as the next generation mirrors her own mistakes. Steffy, of course, denies any intentions toward Liam, but her natural chemistry with him tells another story. Brooke seizes on this, accusing Steffy of hypocrisy, trying to destroy Brooke's relationship with Ridge while quietly tempting Liam away from Hope. The confrontation turns explosive, pushing Ridge further into doubt. Ridge's heart becomes a battlefield. On one side stands Brooke, desperate to prove that this time will be different. On the other, his daughter, confident, persuasive, and unyielding in her mission to protect him. The more Ridge listens to Steffy, the more he remembers the pain of past betrayals. Yet every time he looks at Brooke, he's reminded of their deep connection and enduring history. Meanwhile, whispers of Taylor's possible return intensify. Ridge begins to fantasize about a world where Steffy, Thomas, and Taylor form a united family front, free from the chaos Brooke inevitably brings. But Ridge is paralyzed by indecision. Does he follow his heart with Brooke, or trust his daughter's instincts that this path only leads to heartbreak? As emotions simmer, Forrester Creations becomes a secondary battleground. Steffy makes bold moves in the boardroom, subtly sidelining Brooke from projects and emphasizing family unity. She champions Thomas's designs, lifts her own status as co-CEO, and pitches daring new campaigns that overshadow Brooke's contributions. It's not just about business. It's about making Brooke feel irrelevant. Brooke, furious, demands Ridge intervene. But Ridge hesitates, unwilling to pit himself against his daughter. Brooke sees the writing on the wall. Steffy is dismantling her from both angles, family and business. Just as the war reaches its peak, a shocking twist threatens to upend everything. Rumors swirl that Brooke may have a health crisis. A fainting spell at Forrester leaves Ridge terrified. Suddenly, his focus shifts from doubts to fear of losing her. Steffy is blindsided. Her plan to separate them falters in the face of Ridge's renewed devotion. But even in crisis, Steffy's conviction doesn't waver. She warns Ridge that Brooke's fragility isn't a reason to overlook the truth. The storyline builds toward a devastating choice. Will Ridge honor Brooke's vulnerability and commit to her fully, silencing Steffy's concerns? Or will he see this as another reminder of life's fragility and choose a more stable, united family life with Taylor? No matter Ridge's choice, the ripple effect across the canvas is massive. Hope feels increasingly alienated as Liam drifts closer to Steffy, threatening the very fabric of their marriage. Thomas struggles between loyalty to Steffy and empathy for Hope, his one-time obsession turned co-parenting ally. Deacon lurks on the sidelines, sensing Brooke's vulnerability and wondering if there's still a path back to her heart. Taylor, teased as a possible returnee, faces the impossible question of whether to step back into the storm or leave her daughter to fight alone. Steffy's return is more than just another character homecoming. It's a power shift. Her determination to break Bridge could either save Ridge from another cycle of heartbreak or destroy what fragile happiness he's managed to rebuild. What makes this storyline so tantalizing is that Steffy isn't a villain. Her motives come from love, loyalty, and the desperate desire to shield her father. But her tunnel vision risks unraveling not just Ridge and Brooke's relationship, but the stability of every character tied to them. And as with all bold and beautiful storylines, the true question remains: will Ridge finally make a permanent choice, or will the cycle repeat yet again, with Steffy pulling the strings this time? If Steffy has her way, Bridge is on borrowed time. But in Los Angeles, love is never simple. Loyalty is always tested, and family ties can either bind or break. One thing is certain: Steffy Forrester's return marks the beginning of a storm that no one, especially Brooke Logan, will see coming. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our bold and beautiful update YouTube channel for more update news.